Thanks, guys. A full show tonight as there was a lot happening in Hawkeye sports.
We start tonight with Iowa baseball as Coach Heller and players address the media. The squad is just 10 days out from traveling down south to start their 2015 season.
The Hawks are coming off a 30-win season that included a win in the Big Ten tournament under the helm of now second-year head coach Rick Heller.
It was last season's success that gives the Hawks a much-needed boost of excitement heading into competition.
Well, expectations are high. We won 30 games last year, and that's the most since I've been here, and we got to repeat that. We got to come out with the same fire, same desire to get back to the Big Ten tournament, and from there on make it regional, and from there on make it to Omaha. But I think we got the right people to do it.
While most of their practice time was held in their indoor facility, Mother Nature has allowed the team to spend some time outdoors, something Heller said will help them later.
But we had full practices where we were able to get a lot of work done. The outfielders seen a ton of fly balls. I would say the outfielders have been out 6 times fielding fly balls, so that's going to be big going to Florida. A lot of times they haven't been outside at all, and it's a big challenge to read the ball, but they'll be fine. I'm really happy that we were able to get out.
Iowa will kick off their season by traveling to Port Charlotte, Florida on March 13th to take on Kansas State, a team that swept them in all 3 games last season.
The Hawkeye men's gymnastics squad hosted Oklahoma and Ohio State over the weekend. The Hawks were able to beat out Ohio State.
But Oklahoma was too much for the Gym Hawks. Nicole Ray has the highlights.
The number 9 University of Iowa men's gymnastics team held their first tri-meet this past Sunday at Carver Hawkeye Arena. The team dominated against number 6 ranked Ohio State, but fell to number 1 Oklahoma to take second place. The Hawks started off strong on the floor event, with junior Jack Boyle leading the team with a 14.7 score for 7th place, followed by Cyrus Dobre-Mofed, who came in 9th with a 14.45. The team started their 2015 season with a 4th place finish at the Windy City Invitational, followed by a victory against number 18 UIC at home. Jack Boyle was named Co-Big Ten Gymnast of the Week after winning both the floor and rings events and grabbing second place on parallel bars. Boyle led the Hawkeyes in the rings event in this meet as well, finishing a runner-up with a 15.3, falling to Michael Squires of Oklahoma. Junior Matt Luchton followed Boyle in 4th place with a score of 15.05. The rings event was the team's best of the day with a total score of 74.6. After just 3 events, the Hawks pulled ahead of Ohio State into second place. Pressure set in as the team struggled with their final event of high bars, which head coach J.D. Reeves said is uncharacteristic of his team. Dobre-Mofed led the way, tying for 3rd with a 14.65, while Del Vecchio Orozco set a new career high of 14.35. It was enough, though, giving Iowa a total score of 428.45, with Ohio State falling short, scoring 422.6, and Oklahoma leading the meet with 440.85. After this win, both confidence and rankings will be boosted as Jack Boyle and the rest of the Hawkeyes are set for a meet against Illinois this Saturday at 4 p.m. This is Nicole Ray for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
It was Tom Brands and the Iowa wrestling team that talked to the media today after posting a huge 23-12 win over the number 1 ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers. Bobby Telford explains what it was like to get the win.
Parties you've been to before in high school and college. Sometimes just going there and fun, terrorize. Get in and out, ruin everything you can, have a blast, and then go home. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we were talking about going on to Minnesota. It's not our house. Go out there, trash it, leave it in shambles, and go back to our house where it's nice, clean bed, and go to sleep.
Another week and another test for this powerful Hawkeye group as they will be wrestling the number 5 ranked team in the country, Penn State, on Sunday, and it's a reunion for one Hawkeye as Josh Jeva, a Pennsylvania native, will have lots of family there to watch.
It's exciting. I've just telling another reporter that in the past, wrestled at Lehigh last year, came up short. Wrestled at Rutgers this year, came up short. So I'd like to put on a show for my family, put a lot of points on the board and get a W, get a big W, and maybe put some guys away.
Coach Brands also had something to say about wrestling the Nittany Lions.
I know that it's another test on the road, and everybody talks about Penn State might be a little bit down here or there, but we got to be ready for that for sure.
Senior point guard Sam Logic is being listed with some of the greatest in women's college basketball as she was just put on the Don Staley Award watch list.
Logic is one of 16 student athletes to be named on the list. The Don Staley Award is given to the most outstanding collegiate guard in the country, and the winner will be announced during a ceremony in mid-April. That's it for tonight's show, but tomorrow we hear from an Iowa Hawkeye superfan.
While also previewing the Iowa basketball team as they head up north to take on fellow Big Ten foe Michigan. And we'll also take a look at junior Anthony Clements. Christian and Blake, back to you.